Welcome back, fellow cat advocates. I want you to, for a moment, picture this. You're walking by yourself and you come across a bridge and you see on the other side of the bridge some teenagers. It looks like they're holding something. You can't quite tell what it is. And then you hear a very faint but very alert meow. You see that these group of teenagers have a cat and they're about to toss it over the bridge. What do you do? What do you do? This story here that I'm going to show you in a second talks about and is exactly this situation. So, this is a story of a few years ago. Justice for a cat thrown from a bridge on a Snapchat video. I'm going to scroll down and we're going to read this. A helpless cat was allegedly flung over a bridge in St. John's, Worcester, in England by a group of teenagers in what appears to be an intentional act of cruelty shared to social media. The cat was thrown into the waters of the Laughlin Brook below. The sound of laughter. Can you imagine that? People laughing about some helpless kitty being tossed over a bridge. It was shared on Snapchat, and obviously it spread on Snapchat. According to somebody here, the video was very graphic and horrible to watch, and there was no indication on whether the cat survived or not. My assumption is the cat probably drowned. I don't know that for sure, but can you imagine that? Imagine this here. A 14-year-old has been arrested on suspicion of causing unnecessary suffering to an animal. They killed that animal more than likely. I also want to show you one other thing that's connected to this. This here. Gang filmed themselves throwing cat over a bridge on Snapchat. What I want to point you out to is down here. Just give me a second here. This part right here. I hope that these individuals are found and brought to justice as it makes me sick to the core. They are not representatives of St. John's, and the majority are quite rightly angry and upset about this. It is damaging to the reputation of St. John's, and it is damaging to the people who witness it. But this is the worst part here. This right here. Catch a load of this. The RSPCA, which is kind of like the animal cruelty organization out in England, has reported 227 times of cats being abandoned, poisoned, mutilated, shot, beaten, or neglected in these two areas in 2021 alone. That is sickening. Unfortunately, another place called Malvern was hit by a series of feline poisonings earlier in the year. However, the police were forced to close the investigation due to a lack of evidence. This is heartbreaking. Now, coming back though to the main story here of a group of teenagers who tossed without mercy, without compassion, a cat, probably killed the cat. The cat probably drowned, more than likely, over a bridge. What should be done? I plan on keeping updates to these stories, and I have an update here. So, this couple was on my last video that I made about crush videos, where somebody steps on a poor innocent kitten or other animals and they literally crush them to death. So, an update on them. Authorities have found more than 75 animals being filmed, tortured, and killed, along with bestiality. Also, they discussed on torturing a child, as you can see here. From May 20 to October 7th, 2024, more than 75 animals were filmed, and there was also a sexual component to these barbaric, horrible individuals. So I plan on doing updates with these stories. I'm just not going to do a story and let it be. I'm going to do a story and an update because I think some of you might be interested. Now, I know these videos are tough to watch, but I do appreciate it. Um, there is true horror out there, and we have to expose it as advocates and especially as cat advocates. So please share, like, comment on this video. And I will be back soon to discuss another video of animal and cat abuse. Thank you. God bless and goodbye.